Hey Marlana babes, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Torialana, and by the title you can tell I'm coming to you with my freshman advice, and it's a lot of things we're about to get into. So if you're a freshman or a middle school, whatever, if you're just watching this video, get your pen, get your paper, and take notes, because we about to get into some real stuff. But before we get into this video, if you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. And whether you're subscribed or not, whatever the case is, give this video a thumbs up. Like, just like this video, it's just like, it's one click. Like, subscribe is one click. That stuff is one click, so do it. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so I just want to start by saying I'm making this video because, you know, I've been a freshman before. I'm going to be a junior this year, so I was a freshman 2 years ago. And I just want to say things other YouTubers didn't mention, like, at all. And maybe I know school is different for everybody everywhere, but I'm going to be telling you what I wish I knew. Please don't just watch this video and let this go in vain. Please take notes, because freshman year is, you know, a new chapter in your life. And since it's a new chapter, I want you to be ready. To all my little sisters, my little brothers watching this, let's just get into it. If you see me looking at something, I wrote the notes in my phone, because I really have to tell y'all these things. The first thing, like, out of all these tips that is important is you're going to high school, a new school. You have a new start, so you need to make it count. And even if you're going online, you're not going to school. You have new teachers, maybe new friends. You know, sometimes people go to middle school with the people they go to high school with, but for me, I didn't. I moved, so I had a fresh new start. Nobody knew who I was. Nobody heard things about me. Nobody knew what to expect. So it's a new start. Make it count. Be who you want to be in that school, like who you want to be known as. Like, don't go in there doing too much. Don't go in there being stupid, or don't just. It's a new start. Make it count. It's a time to start fresh. It's not about your past. It's not about what happened to you. It's not about what you've been through. It's about who you're about to be. And you got to set the bar for these people. You got to set the bar for the teacher. You got to set the bar for your friends. You got to set the bar for everybody in that school. So it's a new start. So just have, like, some positivity, you know, and just look forward. Okay, number 2. Please get along with your teachers. Like, get along with your teachers. Also, I'm also a 4.0 student, so if you're not a freshman, or if you're still a freshman and you don't want, well, you still want advice about freshman year, but you want advice on how to do well in school, period, like no matter what grade you're in, check the eye. It's my tips and tricks on how to do well in school from a 4.0 student. Plus, get back to your regular schedule program. Get along with your teachers. You might be at an 89 or 79. You might need your teachers around you to a 90 or 80. They're not going to do that for you if you don't respect them. They're not going to do that for you if you always want to argue with them. You're always getting smart with them. You try to tell them how to do your job. No, I know some teachers, like, you have to be checking them, like, graded. I turned this in for you 2 weeks ago. What are you doing? I know. But it's a way to do it, and it's a way to come respectfully. Say, like, a teacher didn't grade your thing on time, or she gave you the wrong grade. Hello, Mr. Mrs. How are you? I was just looking in the grade book or on an assignment, and I saw you gave me a, when I really deserved a. Can you please tell me how to fix it, or was this a mistake? I'm not upset. I just come to let you know because I take school seriously. That's how you address somebody. But trust me, you're going to need your teachers, especially if you want to sign up for a program or let's say a sport, and you need a certain recommendation. They're not going to be right enough for you if you're disrespectful. You just never know. I'm not going to say, like, I survived solely off of being cool with all my teachers. But it was definitely a time when I was, like, at an 89, and they said, well, Tori, since you're a good student, you're always doing your work, and you're respectful, hey, here go your 90. And it's like, thank you. But you don't always have to be the smartest either for them to respect you. At least, like, you're not being disrespectful, not talking about their teaching. And if they can tell that you're really trying, they'll give you the same energy that they receive. That's like with any teacher. As long as you respect them, they'll respect you. As long as you're nice, respectful, you pay attention, you're really trying, they'll see. Trust me, they will see. Also, these are a new set of teachers, especially coming into your freshman year. It might be online, it might be in person, whatever. They're a new set of teachers. be positive, be polite, and you really need to try. Like, just get along with your teachers. I cannot stress this enough. And you never know whatever you might need. They might remember you and help you out. They might remember you and help you out. Oh, they were so respectful. They helped out. I can tell they was trying. They was just so nice. Just get along with your teachers. Treat them with respect, and they'll look out for you. Okay, number 3, be organized. And I know some of us, like, we're in a pandemic, some of us are going back to school online. So I'll talk about the online quickly, and then I'll get to, like, regularly. So online, even though we're not in school, like, if not the last, then the last video, I did a online school supplies haul. I still have my binders, my papers, my folders, and all that stuff. You still need to be organized. I know in my middle school, we had 8 classes each day. Whereas I came to high school, we had 4 classes this day and 4 classes the second day. Now, how I did it, I had 1 binder for this day and 1 binder for this day. I switched my binders because I'm not getting this worksheet mixed up with that worksheet. It's very easy to get your assignments mixed up, especially when you have no organization going on whatsoever. So what I do is, maybe for like a class where you know a teacher assigns a lot of work and a lot of tests and assignments of any sort, get a small binder just for that one class, so you can always be prepared. Always use your dividers, your separators, whatever. Just don't get your work mixed up, and don't do the worksheet that drop on the floor and misplace it. Don't do that, because all your hard work will go to waste. Please keep up with your stuff and be organized. Just please be organized. Keep your stuff separated by class, or by a certain day, or every 2 classes. I don't know how you can do your system. Just do what works for you, and make sure it's effective. Make sure it works. If a teacher asks for a worksheet y'all did 2 weeks and 3 days ago, you should be able to find it like that. Just really be organized. I cannot stress that enough, especially in high school. Like, coming from middle school, they let you pass a lot, like with losing worksheets and stuff. But in high school, either you have it or you don't. If you have it, okay, you get your grade. If you don't, these teachers don't accept late stuff unless you're cool with the teacher. Like I said, it's important. But if not, then that's just your 0. And the next one is, and this is very important, like probably the most important one to getting good grades and being successful, like as a freshman, is don't procrastinate. Please don't procrastinate. If a teacher says the assignment is due at Friday, it should be done by Thursday or turned in on Thursday. If they say the latest you can turn this in on Friday, have it done by Thursday and turn it on Thursday. It really depends on your work ethic. Like, I personally do well in school. I'm not even about to lie, like I struggle and I've been through it in school. I haven't. Honestly, I can have a work ethic. Like, I can wait until Friday to do it, and I'll do it well, and I turn it in that Friday because I can just put my mind to it. But some people are lazy, and I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I'm lazy too. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I'm lazy too. Don't feel like it, but just don't procrastinate. Say you have homework and it's due the next day. Do it. Don't wait till that morning, because you never know what can happen. You never keep putting it off. Oh, I'm gonna put it off. And say you had an emergency, you wasn't be able to do your homework, and the teacher's like, oh, well, you had all that time, why are you just trying to do it? That'll be your 0. Please do not procrastinate, especially on projects and exams and all that stuff. Don't wait till the last minute. Please just don't wait till the last minute. Make a schedule. Like, say you have, like, at my high school we had A day and B day. You can pick out days to do your A day work and pick out days to do your B day work. That would be like homeworks and projects and all that stuff. Just don't procrastinate. Do your stuff on time. I'm not saying like as soon as you get the assignment you have to do it later that night if it's not due to the next week. But no, just don't wait until the day that it's due to get started. Just please don't. You never may know. Maybe it was harder than you thought and now you need extra time. Just please do not procrastinate. And I know it's easier said than done, because sometimes, like, I procrastinate, and the thing is, I can procrastinate and still get it done because I know I can do that. I'm not trying to be like cocky in any way because I'm smart or whatever. I'm just saying, like, I have a high work ethic. I can get through a whole 2 hours of work with just earphones in my ear and me just doing it. I can do work. But for some of the people who can't, for some of the people who don't have that focus and like struggle with doing work, please don't procrastinate, because it only make it worse. And number 5 is really important as regards to social life. Please choose your friends wisely. And I cannot express this enough. I don't mean to sound like your mama. I don't mean to sound like your daddy. I don't mean to sound like your older sister, your aunt, your uncles, your grandma, the pastor at your church. I don't mean to sound like any of them. But choose your friends wisely. I had some friends that weren't good for me. And, well, it never got in the way of my work. But, you know, I was in stuff that I shouldn't have been in. You know, it might interfere with your work. Say you have that friend, she's talking about you, she's gossiping about you. She had you wanting to fight. Y'all fight, now both of you suspended. It's backtracking you. So, just choose your friends wisely. If you see somebody, they might be fun and outgoing, but if their name is always in drama, if you see them always fighting, if you see them always in the mix, then stay away from them. And I'm not saying if they're talked about, stay away from them, because you can't help what people say out their mouth. Some people say stuff about me, and it's just like, I barely talk to anyone, but you can't help what people say out your mouth. So I'm not saying that if people's always talking about them, stay away from them. But I'm saying, like, say if you just met them, they already gossiping about someone to you, especially if they're friends. If you see them talking about the same person they're friends with, that's a red flag right there. Cut them off. Cut them off. If you see somebody always fighting, always being messy, always starting drama, cut them off. Like, just cut, like, I'm telling you, some people can, like, really make you, like, I'm not gonna say bad, but some people can really rub off on you, and you could start to be that way too. So just choose your friend wisely. You should be friends with people that are going to help you. Maybe someone that's smarter than you, or in a subject that can do better than you. So you can say, hey friend, can you help me with this? And they'll help you. Like, you need friends that'll build you up, especially in high school. There's so much drama, especially over the dumbest stuff. These girls, and even boys, if you're a boy watching this, these boys, they gossip too over the dumbest stuff. So please just choose your friends wisely. Stay out the mix, stay out of everybody's way. Just don't get yourself into something you don't have to be in. So number 6, maintain your reputation how you want it. You don't want to be that person always known in drama. You don't want to be that person that's always fighting. You don't want to be that person who's always known for yelling at the teacher or administration, any staff member, honestly. You don't want to be that person who's known for going with a lot of people, especially girls, because like a boy can be known for going for a lot of people and they're gonna think, oh, he's a play, he likes that. But if a girl is known for going with a lot of people, it's, oh, she ran through, she just thought she's this, she's that. Which I just feel like, do what makes you happy, but you don't want to be known for that. Like, you don't want to be known for being in drama, because say like you don't want to be in drama no more, you actually want to focus. Nobody's going to want to be your friend, because you was always doing this, you was always fighting, you was always, especially if you're a liar. Please don't. Please, in your school, like, this is the new school, build your reputation. Don't do anything you don't want to be known for, is what I'm saying. Don't nobody want to be known for lying. Don't nobody want to be known for stealing. Don't nobody want to be known for just doing anything that's bad. Because word gets around. Like, word really gets around. One thing people gonna do is talk. It's like, oh, I heard she going with her 3rd football player this football season. She going with all them in the locker room. Or, oh, I heard she stole this. She a thief. Hold your purse while you next to her. Like, just don't do. Build your reputation. You don't want to be known for drama, lying, stealing. You don't want to be known for being ran through by boys. Stuff like that. Just please take into consideration every decision you make. And yeah, if you know you can't fight, don't be trying to go around starting stuff, because especially if it's on video, once you get beat up, everybody's going to be talking about it. It don't matter if you took some fighting lessons and you good now. Everybody's going to bring up that one fight. Like, if you ever try to argue with somebody, they're going to be like, shut up, because so-and-so beat you up. And it's on video, and they're going to play the video. And that's with girls, too, when you're going with these boys, and they're exposing you. They're going to be like, didn't you get exposed? Didn't you send him this? Didn't you do this with him? Just please be mindful about the people you're interacting with, what you're doing with them, and all this stuff. Because if you do something bad and it gets out, there's your reputation. And I'm not saying, like, to care what people think about you, because people won't talk regardless, honestly. But you should have that respect for yourself where it's like you wouldn't want to be in those situations. Okay, number 7. So these are a lot of people's unpopular opinions, a lot of people's freshman advice as well, and all the other stuff. Dating an upperclassman, especially for girls. With boys, people, it's like a double standard with boys. If you're a boy and you date a lot of girls, people don't care. If you're a boy and you date somebody older than you, people really don't care. But it's like for girls, it's, oh, she did, she that. So one thing that people have a lot to say about is like freshmen dating seniors or any upperclassmen. I'm not your mama. I'm not going to tell you what to do and what not to do. But honestly, don't see anything wrong with dating an upperclassman. It's just like, just be smart about it, I guess. Because some of these people are right. The seniors, they just want you for one thing, and after that, you're out. But not all people are like that. Not all people are bad people. I just feel like be smart about who you're dating. Be smart about them. Like, if they throw up any red flags while you're dating them, let them go. If they're only interested in you for, like, your body and not how really they feel about you, just let them go. But it's nothing wrong with dating an upperclassman. Free country, and those people who have all that to say about dating an upperclassman, they mama and daddy be 20 years apart. But we're not even going to get into that. Number 8. I would really suggest, especially if you don't know anybody, you come into a whole new school, everything just so foreign, you're not even whatever. Join an extracurricular activity. It can be football, basketball, cheerleading, swim team, dance, lacrosse, flag football for girls, the golf team. They have a lot of teams at my school, and I know they must offer some type of teams at your school. Track also. Join a sport. That's the quickest way and fastest way to make new friends. And also, like, extracurricular activities, like the main ones, like basketball, football, track, cheerleading, even, they offer a lot of scholarship opportunities. So if you're really good, like if you're like really good, you can get a full ride to school. Also, when I joined the dance team, I didn't know majority of those girls, but after some time together, we became friends. And that's the quickest way. Especially, like, I knew people before that, but especially if you don't know anybody, join the dance team. Because once you join the dance team, you're going to forever have, like, sisters, I guess. Yeah, and it also gives you something to do. Like, in 9th grade, I didn't join an extracurricular activity, and I didn't have anything to do. Like, I would just go to school, go home, go to school, go home, go to school, go home. Like, I'm a homebody anyway now, but, like, it was really fun, like, dancing. It was really fun. Like, homecoming week, we just had school spirit. Like, it was really fun. And also, school spirit is not whack. Like, school spirit is not whack. Don't think that. It's really fun, especially if you have a team, if like you belong to a team, no matter what team you're on. I don't care if it's drama club. It's not necessarily a sport, but it's a club. They have a lot of teams and clubs in my school, which I think that's really great because it's something for everybody. It's not always about athletics. It's not always about dancing. It's not always about singing. It's not always about, it can be academic clubs too that we have. But just join an extracurricular activity. Okay, that's all of my main tips that I wish somebody told me. I remember going into freshman year, I was searching up freshman advice, and they were saying the same things. Nobody really told me, you know, what I said. Again, if you just want a video on how to do academically well from a 4.0 student like myself, it will be up in the eye. And the realest piece of advice I can give you is live in high school. You're not an adult yet, but you're kind of getting more mature, you're growing and all that stuff. Please join a club. Just have fun in high school. Don't be about drama. Don't be about the boys. Don't be about the girls. Don't be about anybody. Just go there and do what you do. Even if you're not the smartest person and you know you're not, that's okay. That don't mean you're dumb. That doesn't mean you're not going to get into college. Just try. Really, like just try. And if you are watching this as a freshman, I really hope you have the best freshman year. I really hope you have the best 4 years, the next best 4 years. And yeah, I think I'm doing sophomore advice. So if you're a sophomore, But on a more serious note, I wish everybody success in school. Okay, so that concludes this video. I really hope you took my tips into consideration if you're a freshman. If you're not, thank you for watching anyway. Please comment down some tips for other people if you have some. But yeah, thank you for tuning in today's video. Please hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and turn on my post notifications. I post every Tuesday and Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. But really turn on those post notifications so you will never miss a beat. But that's all for today's video. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye.